Kia ora.
G'day,
Welcome to Cup of Tea and a Yarn. My name is Jill, and I am Tea and a Yarn on Instagram and Ravelry.
and I'm Kylie. I'm Crafty Mama on Instagram and Ravelry.
That
And
was
we're
that
sorry
was
we
quite
missed a
smooth.
week.
Yeah,
Yeah, we did it. Yeah.
yeah. You haven't been very well.
Yeah, I was unwell last weekend when we would normally have recorded. I was actually bedridden for the weekend. So, yeah, there's just a nasty virus going around.
Yeah,
Yeah. And
best
now I've
look
got
after yourself rather than make us listen to you when you're not feeling good.
absolutely. Yeah.
But you're on your holes now. You're saying.
I'm on holidays. It's school holidays here. So, my husband's had this week just gone. He's taken off, and I've got next week off.
Oh,
And
no.
then we actually have a third week now because Calvin's in a private school. So um, in the third week, my daughter will still be going to school. And I sort of said to my husband, we'll just do the whoever can work from home that day will work from home. Like we're not taking extra holidays. Yeah. So
Oh,
that'll
nice.
be good.
I tell you what, I've got the heat pump on, so let me know if it gets noisy. It's blooming freezing here today.
Yeah, no, it's cold, been really cold this week, eh?
Yeah.
Just the last couple of weeks actually. It's been really
It hasn't been too bad during the day because the sun's been out, but the sun hasn't been out today at all.
right,
So
right.
it's that grey cloud and it's just kept the cold in.
Yeah, it's pretty grey here too. So I'm
Mm.
in Auckland and Jill's in Tauranga, which is the opposite side of the island of the Motu. So
And a bit
yeah,
further down.
and
And
a
then
bit further.
in the sunny bay plenty.
Yep, yep. So what you been?
Well, a lot.
Yeah,
Yeah, can I show you all of the things I finished? I've been on a
yes,
finishing spree,
yes.
a
Hold them up.
total finishing spree. Um, First of all, I finished the flax slide for my friend's
Oh yes.
child, but that's over there wet, laying down. I didn't want to hang it up, because it is quite wet. I don't want to do that and it just stretch. So I
Yeah,
didn't. Yeah, anyway, that's over there.
yeah.
Other things though, I finished three pairs of socks.
Oh wow.
All right. So this is these ones, the broken rib ones I was doing.
Yep,
Hey, two,
they look really good.
and they're matching, which is quite
Well
cool.
done.
Yeah, that's those ones. Um, I finished these ones. I haven't put anything. These ones I just finished last night, so I haven't had a wash or anything. These ones are um the yarn that I got from Nelson.
Nelson. Yep.
Yeah,
Cruella's.
yes. Um, that her hand dyed stuff.
It's worked out beautifully.
Yeah, I really like it. I like the
Yeah.
stripes. It's very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I've just got a little bit left. So I did quite well and made quite long legs. I don't normally. I usually get bored back here and stop.
Ah,
And
yeah.
I did quite a few extra rounds when I was sitting watching TV last night.
Well
So
done.
yeah, those ones. And then I have to look up what these ones are called because these ones I hadn't started last time. Oops. And these are Ribbles by Brandy Dean. So the
Ribbles.
Ribbles, they've got like a twisting
Cool.
pearl row all the way around.
Yeah.
Yeah. And this is with my rainbow yarn. So I think I don't know if I'd started them or I was talking about it last time.
Right.
It was yeah. But that
I
was the
think
rainbow yarn.
I think we just you just got it. You
That's
just
right.
got the
Yeah.
yarn. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that's yeah. And
They
and
look
because,
really great.
and because it's kind of like it's a rib, I guess, and it twists around. And because of that, it's got a lot of give. So it's kind of good for people whose feet
That'd be a
go
good
up
gift.
there.
Yeah, good gift one maybe
Yeah.
because it's stretchier. Yeah.
Yeah. So
I do
those are
like a stretchier sock.
three pairs of socks that I finished, which I was quite impressed with.
That's
That I
very good.
finished them because some that like they've just been sitting there for ages and um yeah. I also finished a pair of mittens, but I gave them away. So
Oh,
I've made these ones before. These are got a picture. The passing through mitts, and it's
oh, yep.
yeah,
On
from on with
ones.
knits, which all of the patterns are based on pictures and patterns at the Wellington railway station.
Yes, it's a very Art Deco uh, train station, isn't it?
Yeah. So I made them for me, but I didn't, you know, I put them on one morning to drive to work, and they were so big.
Oh no. Who
When I
did you
got
give them to?
a lady at work who's got bigger hands.
Excellent. I love it. That's really good.
Yeah, so I finished those started and finished those last weekend. And I've also got one
Wow.
other thing. I knit a beret out of my hand spun.
Oh, nice.
So, this is the Simple Beret
That's so cute.
by Hannah Fettig.
Is that
So
a free pattern?
it's not, no.
Okay.
Um, what it does though is it has instructions for any yarn, any size yarn. Yeah.
Right.
So I followed the DK one and
Mhm.
did it just a little bit less because this yarn was chain plied, so it was kind of thick anyway. Yeah.
Yep.
Anyway, when I put it on, it was down here. It was
Oh,
like, and it was kind of hanging. So I put it in the dryer.
nice.
It took a long time to shrink, I tell you. Every 10 minutes I was opening it, making sure it wasn't going to like, really tiny. So
And yet, if you had have done it by accident, it would have done it like that.
yes, yeah, because I was wanting it to, it took forever.
Yep.
But and I think that like the edge is not quite firm enough. So I don't know if I want to put like a um I could do like a
You could
crochet
thread
edge or something.
you could thread through some elastic, like some
Yeah,
shirring elastic
yeah.
to bring
I,
it in.
I quite like it.
Yeah, it's cute. What's your hand spun?
I don't know. I think it might be Corriedale, and I
Right.
think it's one of um Fibre to Go. So I think it's one of Lynn's ones.
It looks like fiber to go. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's really nice.
yeah. The it's not it's dark, so I haven't got all the
Yeah,
lights on properly. But yeah, you
it's
can't really
dark
see the
here too.
colours. But yeah, it's
They're beautiful.
it's kind of
Yeah.
cool. Hmm.
Oh,
So
really
there,
good.
there's all my knitted and finished.
Wow.
I know it's been a mammoth finishing 3 weeks.
Well, I finished a pair of socks.
Well done. You've not
But
been well, so that's pretty good.
yeah, yeah. They were man socks, so they basically count
Oh,
for two.
even bigger, yeah.
So these socks I did as a test knit last year.
Oh, cool. I think I remember.
Yeah. So the pattern is called A
Mm.
gate. But it's part of a lot of three socks called the Scraptacular socks. And you can purchase it either the toe up or the top down.
Oh,
And the designer is Carly Perrins. Carly with a C, Carlae Perrins. I'm just looking at this. Let me just check what her Carly Perrins Ravelry store. I thought she had I thought she was like a three trees or something. But anyway, the pattern the has got three
oh yes.
different designs.
Yeah.
So these are for my husband, and I've just used scraps, but I made sure they match.
Hmm.
I actually didn't think I was going to have enough of this last color, so I was going to have to switch over, but I made it
I really
with
like
like
it.
less.
Cool pattern.
Yeah, yeah, it's really cool. So I think it's quite a masculine pattern,
Yeah.
but it doesn't have to be like I think if you used more feminine colors, it would be quite feminine. But I tried to use quite neutral, more masculine colors.
Is it
And
stranded? Can you
yes, it's
change?
stranded.
Yeah.
Yep. So what I did was there's to not give too much away, there's 8 rows of color work and then 8 rows of plain.
Right.
So when I was doing the color work, I would turn them inside out so that my floats had a bit more room. And then when I was up to the regular bit, I would turn them the right side out. So I haven't blocked these yet though, so it does look like there's a little more room in the color work, and yeah, the color work hasn't had time to set properly. But the other mistake I made, I thought I'll be really good and get rid of all the ends. So the one I did most recently, I'd done the weave and Steven with all my ends as I went. And so I went through and snipped them all off, made sure they were all good. So in the second one I went and I started snipping. I snipped the first 2 off, and then I was like, I haven't woven them in.
Oh no.
So that there's going to be, there we go, there's the first end there. I've got ends. So,
Yeah,
but I've only done it on 2. So I'm probably going to have to do some patches there.
that's annoying.
Very annoying, but either that or I could probably just pull it out and just like pull back a bit. I don't know. I'm going to have to figure something out.
Just some sewing on the inside.
Yeah, something like that.
Mm.
Duplicates, even duplicate stitch on the outside or something. I don't know. But I have plenty of the blue left, but not very much of this one left. So, as I said, not even a meter left. So, enough to do a little bit of duplicate stitching if necessary, but that's about it.
Yeah.
So, anyway, that's one of my 23 projects in 23.
Excellent.
This is number 13.
That's pretty good considering we're
So
in July.
I'm
Doing
doing
well.
well.
Yeah.
Yeah, so over the halfway point in the year and in the project. But I've kind of ticked off all the easy ones now. So I've got, because it's the Crazy Sock Lady does the super summer of socks or whatever it is. Is it summer sock camp or something? Summer sock camp, I think that's what it is. Anyway, so I thought I'd use that as inspiration to pull out all of my sock whips and finish them. So one done.
And
but I've got
it's a men's sock and it has color work, so that counts for a lot.
Yeah, so I did that whole socket since we last podcasted, but I've just been working away on my blanket. That's what's taking all my time, but look how big it's getting.
Very cool.
So I'm through the first rainbow.
Nice.
So that's where I was when we last met.
Yeah. That's a lot of knitting. That's cool.
Yeah.
And it's a good weather for it to be on your knee while you're doing it too.
And it's big enough that it actually covers the whole dog now. So yeah, so it's this is the what is it? Slip Stravaganza blanket, the Westnet Slip Stravaganza blanket, and I've just got some random DK grey and that I don't have the thing for, and I'm working my way through the rainbow, this moody rainbow in the Sock Petition Moody Hues rainbow. Yeah, so I'm on the first bubble and it's eating the yarn.
Oh, yeah.
So I don't know if I'll get a second bubble out of each colour. We'll see. I'm just going to knit until I'm out of yarn.
Nice. Speaking of Stephen West, I signed up to do his mystery sock along.
Ooh, have you started?
No, it was just released today.
Yeah.
So I haven't cast on yet. That's something for the weekend.
So I haven't purchased the pattern. I've just signed up for another test knit by the same test knitter, and it's not a man sock this time. It's I'm going to knit one for Scarlett. So I thought I'm not going to start the West Knits one. until I finish that. And if I still want to do the West Nets one, then I'll cast it on.
I did think of that because, we're doing our Doctor Who thing and my weaving is going quite well. So I'm
Excellent.
weaving my Doctor Who scarf.
Yep.
Um, it's probably about 30 centimeters long so far. But
Very good.
after I've, warped it up and started weaving and deciding what colors I want where and that kind of thing. I'm unsure how it's going to turn out.
How long are you going to do it? How long have you
Um,
allowed the warp?
3.5 meters I put on.
Woohoo!
Yeah. So that will include the like this much on each end of the
Yep.
the
The
frill.
waist.
What you call the frill? Not the frill.
Fringe.
The fringe. This bit.
Yep. I knew what you meant.
Yeah. So that includes that on each end.
Yep. Cool.
Um, I stuffed up my warping and I warped my loom the wrong way round.
Oh,
Yeah. So then I had to redo, like, do it all back onto the other end. Yeah. Anyway, it helped me to try and get some of the tension right because it was so
right.
long. It was
Yep.
quite hard to keep the tension, especially in the middle bit.
Oh, excuse me.
So
Just put my
yeah,
slippers back on.
we'll see. I did think that I was doing quite well, but now spinning started, so I'm doing that instead.
Yes, yes. So you're doing the Tour de Fleece,
I am.
are you?
I am, but I have casted on something new as well. Can I
Oh,
talk about
okay. Let's do that. Then we'll talk Tour de
that?
Fleece.
Last week I was in Dunedin for work,
Hmm.
and Dunedin is in the bottom of the South Island, and for me to get to Dunedin takes 5 hours.
Wow.
So from here to Auckland, and then you change, and then Auckland to Dunedin, and then yeah,
That's right. We've talked about this before. You can't go via Wellington. It's so
no.
such a faff. Yeah.
And then on the way home, my plane was cancelled, so then I had another 2 hours wait for the next plane I could get on, which luckily I did because it was the last plane of the day. Anyway,
Oh,
so my sorry, that was the Auckland to Tauranga one.
yeah.
My Dunedin knitting was socks on a plane.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So there's my socks on a plane and it's a Zauber ball.
It looks fantastic.
Yeah. So I split it, and it I mean I think Zauber balls are hard to match. So
Yes.
what I've done is I've almost matched.
I have never tried to match a Zalba ball because they don't match.
No.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, so there's a bit here that's right that's not the same, and down here now the color's a bit different on the heels,
Yeah.
but it's very similar. And there were some
Yeah.
different colors in here. Yeah,
Yeah.
I quite like the
No, you've done
colors.
well.
Hmm. So that's my um round and round knitting at the moment. Until I decided I needed a pair of gloves for going to Melbourne next weekend.
Right.
And so then I cast on cast on
And
some
what
gloves.
weight are those gloves?
Just 4 ply.
They might not be warm enough.
Yeah. Well, I don't normally wear gloves anyway, so and they'll be fingerless
Okay.
ones. Yeah. And
Bendigo's really cold.
yeah, that's fine. I'll be
Just
fine.
take a blank, just make sure you take a really good coat.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my recommendations. And apparently, Melbourne, like us, we've been having a really cold winter. Melbourne has been having an extremely cold winter.
Yeah, I've been looking at the
Yeah,
weather thing.
yeah.
Mm. So there you go. Yes, I'm going to Melbourne next week. I'm going to
And so am I.
Bendigo. I'm going to Bendigo next weekend.
I'm not going to make it to Bendigo.
I'm going to Bendigo to the wool show there. It's quite exciting.
Yeah,
Yeah, and so I'm going to Melbourne with my sister, and I'm
yep.
going to have a day trip on the train to Bendigo and have a
Make
look
sure
at
you go to Bendigo Bullen Mills. So I was
Oh
looking up
yes,
all the things, and there's a bus that goes from the train station
yes,
to the Woolen Mills and the show.
yes. I was looking
So
at.
the Bendigo Woolen Mills has a back room.
Oh, okay.
They only ever open during the show.
Oh,
It's pretty great.
is that?
Yeah.
And should I
Now,
go there first or on the way back?
um, I think you'll only get to go, I think they'll do a loop. So
So
I
only
don't
go
think
one
you'll have a
way.
choice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Um, I would go first because they will sell out of stuff.
Well, I'm not going on
Um,
the first day anyway, because the first day is Friday, and I'm not going on the
yeah,
Friday.
it
I'm going on
is.
the Saturday.
Yeah, but the Saturday is the busiest day anyway. So, um, and the other thing about Bendigo Woolen Mills is that they will post your stuff back to you.
Mm. Oh, okay.
Um, I know that within Australia they do a free ship that weekend. So whatever you buy there, they will ship it back. And when I went back in 2019, I had bought, I think I bought two sweater lots worth, and they posted that back for me.
Okay.
So you might not have to cart that around with
Okay.
you.
Okay.
Mm. But they might not offer that to New Zealand anymore
Yeah.
because it's gotten really expensive.
Has got it really expensive. I think that's why I'm quite looking forward to is because I look at stuff on Australian dyers and I don't buy it because of the cost of the postage.
Yeah, it's crazy. So if I buy stuff in Australia, I pretty much always get it sent to my parents, and then I just only buy stuff that I don't desperately need. Um, and I just get it whenever I see them.
Yeah.
So because I can't make it to Bendigo Sheep and Wool Show, I did a bit of shopping at a shop called Stitchy Witches today,
Hmm.
which I've been eyeing off. They'll be at the show.
Okay.
They have lots of international yarns that they bring in, as well as Australian-based yarns. So I thought because I can't go to the show, I'll order it and get it sent to my sister-in-law, and she can bring it down for me, so I won't feel like I'm missing out.
Nice. Nice.
Mm. And the other thing I would like to get is some fibre from Ixchel,
Hmm.
Ixchel. She'll be there at the show. She will have a huge amount of stock at the show.
Yeah.
Um, she does amazing fibres from really rare breeds.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
Mm.
So I would highly recommend checking her out.
Okay. I will.
Mm. She'll be in
Um,
one of the smaller sheds.
in my 4-ply yarn mittens.
Yeah. It'll probably be warm during the day, so you'll be
Yeah,
okay.
I'll be
Yeah.
fine. That's
So what's
fine.
the yarn in your 4-ply mittens? You never shared that.
It's purple sprouting.
Oh, cool.
Met something meadow.
Yes, that's an awesome one.
Yeah,
That's knitting up beautifully.
it is, and it's matching,
Yeah.
kind of.
No, it is.
Hmm,
So
yeah.
cool.
So I have a 50-gram one of those. So I'll see. Yeah. I
A
think
50 gram one.
yeah, 50. Yeah,
Okay. Oh, hopefully.
it should be fine. On those other ones with all of those twisty things, I used only 40 grams.
All
They were
right.
too big. So yeah.
Oh, well,
So
that
these
should be
ones,
good.
I'm doing them on a smaller needle than those other ones and less stitches. Um, so hopefully they won't drown my hands.
Hopefully not. And are you doing a ribbed pattern over the
Yeah,
end?
I'm just doing three, like a 3-in-1, three
A
knits, one,
3-1 rib. Yep.
and that's it's
Yep.
just I just doing that plain, and I'll just do a fun gusset, which I think I might do soon. So it's yeah,
Yeah.
let's do
Could be
them.
more. Yeah. My round and round handbag knitting has been my socks with my
Oh, that's a nice.
over self-striping.
Yeah, that's so cool.
So I'm almost through. Well, I'm finished the self-striping on this one.
Hmm.
So now I've got the pull the balls out. The next color is the contrast mini. But
Nice.
I'm actually thinking maybe I should stripe this contrast mini with the other contrast mini so that I've got stripes.
Hmm.
So I've got plenty of other socks to knit on. I'm just going to shove that to the side until I'm ready for my other one. But yeah, I'm nearly up to this, nearly through the yarn for this one too. But they start at a different point in the color
Oh yeah,
sequence. So see, this one starts with the
you can't
green.
really tell.
No, no. Well, it was either that or lose like two whole stripes of
Yeah,
yarn, and I was like, I'm gonna make it different.
yeah. Most of my socks don't match. It's very rare that I make it that they do.
Yeah, well, these are not matching on purpose.
You can, but they don't look like they're. It's not like in your face, not matching. Like
No,
when you have them here, it doesn't look like they don't match. And
no.
when you put them together, yeah,
So I kind of like that about them. It's
great colors.
rebellious.
It's great colors.
Yeah, so they match my Doc Martens, so that's why I'm knitting them. Oh yeah, that's all I've got left of that other one. I think it's only two colors. I should
Have
just
you got
finish.
is that the mild magic or something jersey you've got on?
Oh no, this is actually the it is a Westnitz jumper. It's the go-to raglan.
Oh yes.
So, but it's with I've mulled it,
Yeah.
which the go-to raglan is meant to be
Mm.
either DK or mulled. It's slightly different design to the mulled magic. The mulled magic has
It's got something up here, like it goes to here and it's got something here, hasn't it? And
yeah,
then
it's got like a ribbed like a starburst sort of effect on the
mm,
front. Yeah, and this is just a plain raglan. And I've done holes
nice.
because I
I,
like,
I remember
yeah.
when you were doing the collar,
Yeah,
maybe when we went to Woolfest one year.
it was Woolfest 2021, maybe.
Oh yeah. Mm.
I think I'd finished it. I think
Yeah.
I wore it to Woolfest 2021,
Ah,
maybe. Or maybe I was new. I don't know.
I remember being at some cafe and you were knitting the collar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Might have been before you moved to Tauranga.
It probably was.
That's probably what it was. Yeah. Yeah.
Have you got any other knitting?
No, it's a bit light on in the knitting department for
Yeah.
me. This blanket is just very intensive, and I'm
It's
really proud
nothing
of
great.
how, yeah, I'm really proud of how I've been just doing it.
Yeah.
Mm,
I've also been very proud of how many finished objects I have.
yeah, that's great.
It's been
Feels
hard,
good, eh?
focused. It's like get this done,
Yeah,
get this done. I'm so
yeah,
happy I finished that flax light for the 2 to 4 year old.
yeah, cool.
Arms just went forever. I actually ended up going to buy some DPNs. So I did it on DPNs, which I don't normally knit on.
Wow, there you
Yeah,
go.
and it was much easier.
I like doing sleeves on DPNs.
Mm,
Yeah,
yeah, much easier.
yeah. So it's Tour de Fleece.
Mm. 1 minute, 1 minute, and then we'll talk about Tour de Fleece.
So
So
that
sorry.
was a minute for us, but like that for you guys, but magic of editing.
So, Carly, you were saying Tour de Fleece.
Tour de Fleece. It's Tour de Fleece time. So for those of you who don't know, there's this bike race thing happening in France called Tour de France, and people from all over the world ride around France for 3 weeks, is it? It's something crazy like that. So inspired by Tour de France, spinners around the world spin, and we call it Tour de Fleece
Yes.
because we're punny like that.
They had it in they had Tour de France go to England, didn't they, last year, the year before, I remember.
Oh, I'm not sure.
Yeah,
I wonder if that was a COVID thing.
maybe. I can't remember. I know that they were there because they went around Yorkshire. Yeah.
Right, okay.
Hmm.
There you
Like,
go.
where do they have that? Where they have the Yorkshire Yarn Festival? Um, where Dee lives
Oh, right.
there. I forgot what the place is called. Maybe begins with a S, but it might not.
I don't know, I don't
Right.
know it very well. But anyway, the idea is to spin, to set yourself a little spinning goal and do it. And so mine is just to spin every day because I haven't been spinning much. Is that yours too?
Mine's the same. At least 15 minutes. If I can do longer, that's good too.
Yeah, I haven't been timing it. I'm pretty the inertia is hard for me to resist. So once I start doing something, I don't like to stop. So I just need to start. And I'm going to take my drop spindle with me when I go to Melbourne
Nice.
so that I can still spin.
Oh, I'm not spinning in Melbourne.
I
I'm only
I
there for
have
3 days. You're there for a few days.
I'm there for yeah, 6 days if you include travel days.
Mm.
So I have got two projects going.
Oh, I've got one. I finished one. Got one.
So you've just been like you start a project, you finish a project.
No, I did a half a project, then I did another project, and now I'm going back to the other half now.
Right.
Yeah. So I
So
don't
I have
know.
all
You,
my wheels empty at the start of Tour de Fleece.
well, I only have one wheel, so
Right.
my Nano, which is
Oh yeah.
usually empty. I mean, apart from when I was not very well and I had COVID, I used it, so it
Yeah.
was easy. Yeah, but um, now when I'm sitting up in bed, I'm not spinning. I'm doing my weaving.
Fair enough.
Probably why I'm not doing a lot because it's not so good on your back.
No, that doesn't sound very good on your back. I actually like to stand when I weave, which
Oh, okay.
I don't know, I don't do a lot of standing, so I guess that's like a nice change for me.
Yeah. Okay, so you can are you sharing or shall I
Well,
share?
I'll show you what I've done so far on my Nano.
Yeah, yeah,
And
that'd
this
be
is
pretty.
yeah, this is
Is that?
from Weather Wheels.
Oh, yes, nice.
And I'll show you half of it, the half that's still, here we go. It's, she does them so cute.
Mm.
They're actually Ashford fibers, the
Mhm.
silk merino fiber.
Oh, it's that one. It's like this. It's the spinner scarf one.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
So I'm not going to do what she says
Mm.
because I'm a rebel.
Mm-hmm.
So my first bobbin is just straight through the colors.
Mm-hmm.
But then my second bobbin, I'm going to, so I'll start with the pink and I will split it in half and I'll do half of it and then I'll do half of all of it
Yeah.
and then
Yeah. Oh,
I'll do a quarter.
oh, okay. Yeah.
And so to get a proper fractal spin.
Nice.
Because I did an awesome fractal spin. I'll show you something I've finished now.
That's pretty.
I made spin cycle yarn.
It did.
And I wish you guys could see this. My lighting is just appalling. That's pretty good.
Yeah. But that wasn't a Tour de Fleece one. That was pre-Tour de Fleece.
This was pre-Tour de Fleece, but I used that same idea that
Yes.
this was a bat by Annette of Twisted Sisters. Actually, that lighting's way better. Hey, it's a bit weird on this corner, but that's okay. Anyway, it's a bat from Annette of Twisted Sisters, and what I did was I broke it in half across the colors, so across the bat, and then spun across the colors.
Mm-hmm.
And then the other half I broke in half
Mm-hmm.
and I did so I did a quarter
Mm-hmm.
and then I broke that last half in half again and did a quarter and I just love the effect.
Yeah, it's gorgeous. It's very cool.
So this matches my love note beautifully.
Ah,
My daughter pointed out to me, oh, and it's got sparkle. Can you see the sparkle?
really.
Can't really see the sparkle. Anyway, my daughter pointed out to me that it's like the opposite of my love note. So my love note has mostly the greens
Yes.
with a little bit of the purples throughout. And this is like mostly purple with a little bit of the green.
Mhm. So what's that mean? What are you going to do?
I think I need some matching neckwear
Yeah, I
to
think
my love note. Yeah. So
Brilliant.
I'm really excited about that.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yep. So my other spinning project is on my rose.
Yes.
Look, you can even see those colors better. Oh, I'm
Yeah,
happy with
yeah.
this locking situation.
The colors are beautiful.
Yeah. Um, and it's quite potato chippy, this, because it's all done for you, and then you've just got to undo a little knot
Mm,
and pull out your next thing, and it's like, oh, I'll just sit and finish this,
mm,
and you get through it really quickly.
yeah.
So more of them in my future. Yes. So my other project that I'm working on, I've got two Malabrigo noob bumps that I got from a shop in Katoomba, which is Western Sydney. That's the big Blue Mountains, Western Sydney. People have probably heard of the Blue Mountains. Um, I'd like to think. And that one I'm spinning on my rose, and I'm just doing one braid on one bobbin, one braid on the other bobbin, and then they're 100 grams per braid. Then I'm going to apply it on my traditional wheel because I've got a jumbo bobbin for that.
Right.
So I should be able to apply the whole lot together.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah. So that's my Tour de Fleece spinning.
My Tour de Fleece spinning is this is the first half of a 200-gram bag of Little Wool Company, so Anna Grattan
And a gratin.
stuff.
Yep.
Anna Grattan, yep. And I forgot what it is, but it's that.
Oh,
It's
you
got,
sent me the thing.
yeah, I think it's got llama in it.
Some of her stuff does have llama, so that
Yeah.
sounds right to me.
Llama, rayon, and wool, I think. A Corridale, maybe. Mix.
I'm looking it up.
So I just started the other half of this one last night. So I've not done very much of it. It's quite
No,
pretty. Yeah. It's got like
gorgeous.
it's Barber
It's very
Poley with
pastel.
yeah, but it's Barber Poley within the actual to start with before I even put it together with something else. With
That's fun.
so fire, yeah. So that was where I started.
Mhm.
Then I went on to I ordered some combed top from Haunui. So Haunui will this is the Haunui wool.
How annoying.
Yeah, it's in the South Island. It's a special breed. Um
Specialty breed. Yep.
yeah, it's beautiful. So soft.
Are you finished it already?
Yeah. It was so easy. It
Wow.
was so
Yeah.
easy. So
Yeah.
I just went halves and then I applied it on itself. So
Oh, that looks fabulous.
I got two plaits
Mhm.
and it had three different colors. So it had fog, midnight, and slate, and it was all mixed together. Um, and it's got the whatever those microns are,
Wow, okay.
which I
Oh,
think
so that's quite a high micron count.
is that what makes it all smooth.
So you want the lower the micron, the softer it will be. So
This
merino
is
has a
this is
micron count.
incredibly soft.
Yeah,
So soft. Yeah. So um they they were in a plait. There were the three stripes together. So I just
yeah,
went half, did one, did the other, and put them together. Um,
beautiful.
because it's kind of like naturals. So
Yeah,
yeah,
gorgeous.
yeah. So I don't know how much there is. It hasn't had its wash yet, but when it was before it was spun, um, it was just it was like air.
Mm, that's the all in the prep, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
they obviously do
beautiful.
a good job.
So that was my first finished from what do you call it, Tour de Fleece.
Tour de Fleece, yeah.
But it was really quick and easy because it was just beautiful and easy to spin.
Yeah.
Yeah. The week before, I did some spinning.
Nice.
Um, so I had one of Annette's bats. Um, so I did it thick and thin.
Mhm.
This is what it looks like.
Oh, so cool.
So it's golds and browns. It's
Yeah,
very sparkly.
that's awesome.
So I did it thick and thin, and then I did some pure undyed merino, thick and thin, and
Yep,
I put it together.
that's really cool.
So I wasn't sure at the beginning. I was like, do I like that or not? But I do.
Yeah,
I think it's great because, and it's got some really dark bits, and it's got some
yeah.
brown bits, and it's got some
Is it
color that
mustard?
is the same as this. So it's the
Yeah,
same as the cream. Yeah.
yeah.
Mm. So
Cool.
yeah, I did that. And then this bit was left over because obviously I didn't do it. Actually, I had a bit of the merino left over and I'd had enough. So apply it. I just wanted to apply it and see what it looked like, which I did. And there
Enough.
was a bit of merino left over, so then that's why that there's a bit of this one left over as well. Yeah,
Nice.
I quite like it. It might go nice in some weaving or something.
It'd be fabulous in some weaving. Yep.
Yeah. And also, whilst I was doing that last week,
You're busy.
I was I had a play week last weekend,
Yep.
and I had got some of those wiggly things,
Locks.
locks, and I wasn't really sure what to do with them. So this is some um weather wools, same as you, some weather wools yarn, and I have put locks into it.
That's so cool. So do the locks hang off or have you plied the locks?
I kind of applied them into, I can't find the end. So it was very twisty. It's not very well balanced, my yarn, this one.
You just need to beat it harder when you block it.
It
Have you
hasn't,
already blocked?
that hasn't had a wash.
Yeah.
Um, it is, so it's like that.
Yeah. Okay.
So it's
So it is spun in.
yeah, it's spun
Mm.
into so I spun some, then I spun some more. Oh no, I spun some, and
Mm.
then what did I do?
Then you attached a lock and then you spun some more.
Yeah, so I had two
Or
two
did you
spins, and
did you
when
put
I was
them in
plying,
when you
I
plied
put
them?
it in. Yeah, so I
Yeah.
put it in when I was plying. That's what I
Right.
did. Yeah,
So they're kind of wedged between the plies.
yeah. So you can see that there.
Very
But
cool.
I don't know if it's very pretty or anything, but there was a play, and I quite enjoyed
More
playing.
weaving.
Yeah. And I think that, for a first go playing with locks, I think that was fine. Not really sure what
Yeah.
else to do with them. But I bought them
My
from the lady who I got the rainbow sock yarn from.
All right. Yep. Wahine carding?
No, it
Wah.
wasn't. No, this is a lady on Trade
Okay.
Me who sells
Oh, right. Yep.
plant seeds.
Yep. So my daughter bought some locks recently,
Mm.
and she's weaving them into her tapestry weaving.
Oh, yes. Yeah, I
Mm.
could see how you could weave that. It looks quite cool, just like that.
Yeah. You could
Yeah.
just wear it as a necklace.
Mm. Oh, end of the week and a bit tired.
Yeah, we don't normally record on a Friday for a reason, Friday afternoon for a reason. That looks really cool. You could do like a really like a plaited cowl type thing.
Yeah.
Where it's meant to go.
That'll keep me warm.
Yeah. Well, it'll look pretty.
Yeah.
Um, so is that all of your spinning that you've done so far?
That's all my spinning, yes.
Awesome. So do you have
Busy time. I've, finishing
yeah,
knitting, spinning, and a bit of weaving.
and are you trying to finish like set things during Tour de Fleece or just gonna see what you can spin?
Well, I'm going to do this one, and then I thought I might do another one that I purchased. And I do have do have a little bit of fibre, and I thought, well, if I can get some done before next weekend, it's an excuse to refill my fibre box.
This is true.
Yeah.
This is very true. So the shopping that my daughter did with the when she got her locks, we went to Cambridge for the day, to the Creative Fibre Cambridge Day, trading day.
Mhm.
So there was a exhibition and which was the size of the trading area. So
Right.
that yeah. So it was a very big exhibition, and the Cambridge group do this every year, and things were for sale as well.
Hmm.
So that was pretty cool. So my daughter came along. It was a Thursday, and I wouldn't normally go to something on a Thursday, but it was actually her um what is it, her parent teacher day. So in New Zealand for parent teacher interview day, they have a whole day and the kids have the day off. And so then the teachers can use the day to do their parent teacher interviews so they don't have to try and cram it into a few nights
Right.
and make it a bit too much for the teachers, which is very kind for the teachers, I feel,
Mm.
but very frustrating as a working parent.
Mm.
Um, so
So you,
anyway, so she had,
did you go to a parent teacher day then, or you just went shopping?
oh no, we went in the evening when
Oh,
we got
okay.
back. Yeah, yeah. I have a thing where I like to make it so that my husband has an option to come if he wants.
Yeah.
So I always make our appointments after school anyway.
Mm.
He never comes. I just don't want him to feel like he can't.
Yeah.
Anyway. So we still did the parent teacher interview. But anyway, I had to take a day off work, so I did, and we went down and it was such a lovely day. So my daughter, I had organized for her to go to a friend's place for the day so she wouldn't be bored.
Mm.
And she got really upset with me. She
Oh,
was like, Mum, I wanted to go to the fibre thing with you. And I was like, what? Okay. So she decided that she was going to buy stuff for her next tapestry weaving project. So she had like a frozen Arctic sort of idea. And so she got lots of whites and blues and greens and yeah, so and
no,
lots of different textures.
yeah,
So yeah, it was quite cool for her to do that.
that's cool.
Yeah.
Mm.
So she bought way more than me.
Yes.
Um, my haul was like two things.
Mhm.
We got this. This is to share.
Oh yeah, nice.
So this is a for weaving. It's
Mm, it
a
makes it go like that, doesn't it?
pusher, yeah, to make your weaving
Wiggly.
curvy.
Yeah.
So that's for us to share.
Yeah.
And I got a big lot of little woolly
Yeah.
fibre. So I've been wanting some of this tweed fibre.
Yeah.
This is the strawberry sprinkles, and it's super soft, and I'm really looking forward to spinning it. I haven't started spinning it yet, even though the inclination was to start straight away, because it's 500 grams, which
Yeah.
is a sweater's worth. So I have to really decide what sweater I want to make,
Mhm.
and then spin samples, and because I want it to be right.
Yeah. So that's not a Tour de Fleece spin.
Not a Tour de Fleece spin, but I'm hoping I'll get inspired by Tour de Fleece and then do this straight after.
Yeah.
Um, Another bit of fibre that I did get, which might become Tour de Fleece spin.
Mhm.
Maybe not though. We'll see. I'm someone who likes to think about my things for a bit. I don't like to just go straight into it unless I've got an idea before I purchase it.
Mm.
But anyway, I got some hand-dyed mulberry silk top from Terry
Mm.
Berry.
Oh, nice.
Isn't that beautiful?
Really nice.
And because there was two left, I got both of them.
Yeah. Oh,
So there, I'm gonna take this out. Sorry about the rustling. There's two different amounts, but they've been dyed like very similar.
yeah. So silk.
Silk,
That'd be
mulberry
very,
silk.
isn't that really hard to spin because it kind of doesn't attach to itself?
Yes, so I'm probably going to blend it
Hmm.
with, I've got some rainbow tops, rainbow bats from Annette that
Hmm.
have these sorts of colors in them, and I'm thinking I might put it in with that. Um, and because they're bats already, they've already been blended and everything. They're just, I don't think they have silk in them. Oh, actually, some of them have black silk in them.
Oh, yeah.
So this will really complement it. So I probably won't blend it as such. I probably just like grab a bit and spin it in with it. Yeah.
Nice. The colors are beautiful.
Yes.
Mm.
So that was the Cambridge day out. So like very restrained because I was busy with my daughter. So maybe that's the trick. Take my daughter to these things and I won't buy as much.
I did also have a little shop. Oh, is that you're shopping?
Oh, I've got more, but you talk for a bit. You shop. You
Um,
shop for a bit.
I shop for a bit. Okay.
Yeah.
When I went to Dunedin, I went to
Oh yeah, cool.
the Felt Princess, which is the local yarn shop down there.
Yep.
It wasn't far from where we were staying, so I just went and had a wander down. I got myself some sock yarn, which is
Nice.
like this colours.
Ooh,
It's
pretty.
it's Crunchy, so they used to sell Crunchy around the corner at the post office, but they don't anymore.
Hmm, that's annoying.
I don't really know anything about Coochie, but there we go. I liked the colours and it's quite soft. So that might be my next plane ride. Next,
Your next socks on a plane.
yeah, next week. I also bought myself some Wild Earth yarn, some Ashley Full Pine.
Oh, nice.
I
I
don't
got
know why. I like Wild Earth yarns. Um, I didn't have a thought. I had no thought behind it. It's only 50 grams. I like it. I like the color and I love this how nice the soft it is. So I've made things with them before.
yeah, you have, yeah.
Yeah. And sometimes it's nice just to have a 50-gram something.
Yep.
I'm not quite sure what, but yeah, so it's just marine 100% merino. They make really, really nice yarn. Um I think I knitted did I knit mitts for my friend out of it?
Yes.
And I was
Yep.
like, oh my God, I love this yarn. It's amazing.
Yep.
We should use this for my mittens. Anyway,
Oh,
too late now.
yes. Hmm.
Well, it's not too late, but I think it's too late now.
You could do like, so you've done the ribbing. You could
Mm.
then change the needle size and go to a DK yarn
Oh,
for
oh,
the main part of the hand.
this is full ply though.
Oh, it's 4 ply. Oh, okay. We'll do just change the color. I reckon
Yeah.
they match.
Would
Would
you?
they match?
I don't know. No, I don't.
Because I don't. Oh no, not quite. I had something else in my mind. I don't know what.
Anyway, too late now. It'll become something one day. I just
Yep.
liked it. And then I bought some fibre. So this
Yes, you sent me this picture and I was like, oh my God.
really pretty. Um,
Yes.
it's called 80s Throwback.
I love it. I love it so
It's
much.
like a shell suit.
It's fantastic.
So it's merino combed top and it is dyed by hand dyed whimsy add color create joy.
Oh, okay.
Hand dyed in the garage in Dunedin. So there's a local dyer that dyes things in her garage
I love
or
it.
him in his garage or them in their garage. Looks like they've used Yeah, so I'll show you the tacky thing. It looks like the inside is like out of a magazine or something.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's
Yeah.
awesome.
That they've just put the stickers on.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, that is cool. So this is who they are.
Whimsy, add color, create joy. Cool.
Yeah. So that's great. Thanks.
Hmm.
They do have a www.whimsyinmygarage.com.
Whimsyinmygarage.com. There you
Hmm.
go.
Yeah, so I thought, oh, I'll have some of that. And
Wild.
I only had a very small suitcase. I was away for 2 nights with no space. So I did have to shove things in even before I left. So that stopped me buying more stuff. Yeah,
That's good.
yeah.
Sometimes you need that.
Yes, that control.
Yeah.
Um, Next week I'm going to Melbourne with a 25 kg allowance for 3 days.
Yep. Excellent. I was thinking that actually that I could use my daughter's luggage allowance if I went to Bendigo.
Mhm. And yarn doesn't weigh much, it just takes up space.
Yeah.
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 Mm.
You can always carry it if needs be.
That's right.
But it does squish down nicely.
It does. I
Yeah.
am, and I will. Can I share what I was thinking about my guilt before?
Yes.
Yeah. So I'm really keen to go to Bendigo because it's like the biggest of this kind of thing in Australasia, and I think maybe
It's
the
the
world.
biggest in the Hemisphere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like it's going to be a really cool experience. My guilt is me spending my yarn dollars not supporting yarn companies, yarn dyers in our country. Yeah. So that's my guilt.
Yeah.
I think I do quite a good job of supporting. So
I think so.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean I just supported there.
Yep. That's right. That's right. I had someone ask if because I didn't go to Woolfest, I had someone at our group say, "Oh, did the vendors do okay with you not there?"
I
It's like,
didn't go either. Oh
I'm
my
not
gosh.
that bad.
Oh, that's so funny.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway. Well, because we've got Fibretron the week after
I
Woolfest.
know. I know.
Sorry, Bendigo. So
Yes. Yes.
that will actually
I might be a little bit
that,
restrained.
I would say don't go crazy at Bendigo, but like
Mm,
don't feel like you have to buy all the things at Bendigo, but don't feel bad about buying stuff at Bendigo because you can support the Kiwi ones anytime.
that's true.
Whereas this is like a special sort
It's a
of
special occasion. I'm not going every year. It's a one-off, probably.
exactly. And
Yeah.
the thing that a lot of I think a lot of people around the world probably think we buy a lot from Australia because they're right there.
Mm,
But the shipping from Australia to New Zealand, we may as well be buying from America.
yeah.
It's so expensive. Australia Post is very expensive.
Mm,
Um, so we don't buy from Australia, and a lot of places in Australia won't send to us because it's so expensive. Yeah, so most places it's pretty standard to spend at least $30 to get stuff sent over here. A skein of yarn is $30.
yeah.
So you have to buy a
It's
lot of
double it.
skeins of
Yeah.
yarn to justify that much postage. So I wouldn't worry about it. I think, you're buying from people you don't normally get to buy from. So
This is
yeah,
true. Yes. Thank you. Allay my
very good.
guilt.
Do
What
you
else
feel
did you
better?
buy? I do. Yeah.
Well, speaking of supporting Kiwis, I'm not sure if you're aware, but there's a new movie coming out in July.
Yes. Oh my God, did you buy some? Did you? Oh, I looked at this. Yeah, go on. Barbie,
It's called
Barbie.
the Barbie movie.
Saw these colors and I thought, that's so Kylie.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So one of my new favorite dyers, Glow Yarn,
Yes.
had a
Saw it.
Barbie release,
Yes.
and I got some. So I restricted myself to one set,
Mhm.
which I good on me because I really wanted to buy. I spent a long time deciding which one to get. So I went with the classic Barbie, two pink.
You must have been quick because they sold out quite quickly.
I actually got this one on Saturday and it was released Friday night. So
Yeah.
the one that I really wanted, the one that was like reds and mustards,
Hmm.
that was long gone. But anyway, this is on Sparkles. So
Nice.
and it's called Barbie is Everything.
Oh, cool. That's so
And
cool.
what I didn't know when I ordered it was that it came with stitch markers.
Yeah.
She's made these stitch markers.
Yes, I saw those. I was
Aren't
like,
they
I
fabulous?
wanted the stitch markers. Yeah, with the Barbie shoes on.
Aren't they
That's so cool.
so cool? And I showed
Mhm.
my husband and I opened it. My husband was right there. I don't often open yarn in front of my husband, but when I do, I squeal. Um, yeah. um, and I was squealing and he was like, "What are you squealing about?" And I was like, "I didn't know I was getting shoe stitch markers." And I showed them to him and my husband was like, "They're like so tacky." And I was like,
Or
"You can
not.
think what you want, but these are fabulous."
Yeah.
So thank you so much, Glau Yarn. You made my day. I wish I
Yeah.
had recorded it because I was so excited. So, and this is a sparkly boot.
That's cool.
It's a boot with glitter. I'm like, that is just perfection.
Yeah,
So
brilliant.
I got a Barbie kit.
That's cool.
I'm actually sorry, that was another yarn.
Mm.
I'm not going to use these because she brought them out in line with the Westnet's sock mystery sock
Oh,
along.
yeah.
That was sort of her why she sold them as in a pair.
Hmm.
I'm not going to use these if I do the Westnet's ones. I'm not going to use them for socks at this point.
Oh,
I'm thinking I might even save it for the mystery shawl, perhaps.
oh, nice. Yes.
Maybe a glittery shawl this year.
Mm.
I've got quite a
Oh.
bit of glittery yarn.
Ooh.
I know that doesn't surprise anyone. And but wait, there's more. I did do one more purchase. It was 3 weeks.
Yeah.
I two. So after our last podcast, Marina from Strawberry Patches tagged us and was
Yeah.
saying she was dyeing rainbow yarn inspired by us. And I
Yes.
was like, oh, did you get some?
No. No.
I got the sparkly ones.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
They are beautiful.
Mm.
They're showing up as very purple, but there's actually there is a little bit of white throughout, which is quite kind of nice.
Hmm.
But
Gorgeous.
and so because it's called unicorn cake.
Hmm.
And then I saw this one also called grape.
Ooh.
And it's just so fabulous with this tiny
Yeah.
little bit of
I think that's a sparkle. I saw a
yeah,
sparkle in
yeah,
that one.
sparkle. They're all sparkly. I'm on a very sparkly kick right now.
Yeah.
And I was thinking this might be cool to do one of those like assigned pooling projects.
Hmm. Nice. Yes.
So maybe I'll do a hat, and then when I get to this, I do like some sort of stitch that highlights this.
Yes.
Hmm.
Yeah, I've been looking at those as well recently. That's cool. Yeah.
So I'd forgotten about them.
And do you have at hand, because I haven't, the last one out of the price pack?
Yes, I do. Yeah.
Yeah, good. I've just remembered now that that was part of since last time.
Yes, yes. And I've got all three, in fact.
Oh yeah, cool.
Yeah. So the last purchase I made, which was the first purchase since our last thing, I ordered from Lupine. because she brought in this amazing new spin cycle yarn. It's really fat.
Oh, pretty.
And I thought, well, I actually don't spin fat. So this is actually, I could sort of justify it.
Nice.
There's another hat
Yeah,
right
cool.
there.
Yeah, that's cool.
And because she has amazing Chappelle,
Yeah, she does.
one of them, which has got, it's actually got a bit of yellow in it.
Yeah, I can see.
Oh, yeah, there we go. That's good.
Yeah.
And I got some of this, which I haven't bought before. Have you seen this before?
No?
It's Kremke, Kremke soul wool.
Yeah.
It's a thread,
Mm.
but it's glittery.
Oh, you can use it for spinning?
That's what I'm going to use it for. Yeah.
Yeah, nice. Oh, I like that.
Yeah. She has it in all the colors, but I did think I could also use it with, you could probably hold it together with a 4-ply for socks as well, if you wanted to, just to add a bit of, it would add structure and strength.
Yeah, and sparkle.
Um, and sparkles. I've needed some glitter these last few weeks. So it's only 25 grams, but it's 560 meters.
Hmm.
So that's a decent amount for a spinning project.
Oh, that's nice. I like it.
Yeah, there you go. That's my shopping. It's a bit excessive.
That's all right. I think next time we talk, it'll just be about me and my shopping.
Yay!
Oh, I might actually see you in real life next time. If we go a fortnight from now, that's Fibretron.
That's Cybertron. Yes,
Yeah,
that's exciting.
yeah.
Exciting, yeah. So, will we do the last Pride one?
Yes.
I'm just looking at the time. I think we've got a
Okay.
minute.
Shall we come back in a minute?
Yeah.
Okay. See you in a minute.
So we finished out Pride month with our last special yarn package from Ashley of Knot and Tie.
Hmm. It's
Oh,
beautiful.
it's so pretty. This is my favorite. I squealed when I opened this too.
Hmm. I had a message from you that said this is the most beautiful yarn I've ever seen.
Yeah, it's called Amplify.
Yeah.
That's right, because you were traveling, and then I felt really bad because I spoiled your surprise.
I didn't open it until later that day.
Oh, so I felt really bad then. So these are the colors that we got throughout. I'm so happy with this pack that we
It's
got.
gorgeous. Yeah.
And I sent her a message to say I couldn't be I have, what did I say? I have zero regrets buying this Pride pack. It's been awesome. I've got awesome things
Yeah.
and I love everything I got, which doesn't always happen with
It's all
mystery
mystery
packs.
stuff. Yeah.
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 And she said she was so happy to get that feedback and she said
Yeah.
that's all I wanted. I just wanted to spread some joy.
Oh,
So yeah,
that's so nice.
yeah.
That was nice.
And it's so soft.
So that was quite a cool pack. So we got our three yarns.
3 yarns.
We got stickers. We got a badge with our pronouns on it,
Yep.
and we got a little bowl.
Yep. All of these ceramics made by Ashley as well.
Yeah.
Mm.
Um,
Oh, and the buttons, the
and
rainbow
the buttons,
buttons.
rainbow
So
buttons.
cool. Yes, that was everything. Oh,
Oh,
and the tags,
oh yeah, the tags as well. Yeah, that's
the
quite a bit.
stitch-on tags.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Oh,
Yeah.
actually, I could put a tag on my beanie.
Yes.
Ooh.
That'll look good.
I'll do that tonight. Yeah, so it was a really cool pack, eh?
It was. It made yeah, it made the month. It was fantastic. So I hope she does it again next year.
Yeah.
I suppose the challenge will be topping this year because that was fantastic.
Yeah.
Mm, yeah. Yeah, I am thinking I will probably do that Hohi Locatelli boxy, lacy boxy with mine.
Hmm.
Somehow I'm going to figure out how I can do it. There's going to be maths involved.
So it's 1,200 meters. That's a lot.
I got 800 meters per skein.
Oh, you've got a lacy one, so
Mine's lace weight.
I got the full ply sparkled.
Yeah,
I got sparkles.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So
Yeah.
what I'm thinking is because the lacy boxy, it's got the lace sections which are on a lace weight yarn, then it's got the middle sections which are a fingering weight yarn. So
Do some of it together and kind of blend it in somehow.
yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I make it a gradienty sort of thing. So maybe I have
Mm.
this as the lace, then I hold these in the middle, and then I go to this lace. And yeah, and as I said, maths will have to happen.
Yeah.
So make sure that I've got enough of everything, which I'm sure I will. I'm certain I will. Or just
Mm.
because if I don't have enough, then or if it's not going to work out enough for the parts I want, then maybe I hold a different yarn with it
Yeah.
throughout or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Mm. But yeah,
Mm.
there's loads there.
Yeah. Nice. Beautiful.
Yes, very happy.
Yeah.
Mm. I'm hungry.
Yeah.
You hungry?
It's 6 o'clock and it's
Yeah,
nearly tea time. I think
yeah.
Andrew is too. He's coming out to see if he can make his dinner yet. Yeah.
And because it's Friday night, I often have a cocktail on Friday night.
Oh, it's definitely cocktail
So
hour.
I need to go and make cocktails.
Yeah.
I think I'm be deciding between espresso martini and cosmopolitan. I'm
But,
pretty basic like that.
my Friday night drink is a Sprite Zero. So
Sweet.
I have a crack open a can.
Yep. Yeah.
And
Gotta treat yourself.
Andrew's got his cans in as well, so he has a couple of beers.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. So my daughter and I going to Melbourne together, she's like, we'll have to go for cocktails.
Yes.
I'm like, yes, you can have mocktails,
Yeah.
darling. She is all there for the mocktails. She's like,
Excellent. Yeah.
every night, mocktails in Melbourne.
Brilliant.
Yeah, yeah.
So what day are you going? I'm going on Friday.
We're going Wednesday. So I have 2 nights, just my daughter and I. So we have a whole day in Melbourne to shop, and we're going to go to the Queen Victoria markets.
Hmm.
Highly recommend going to them if you
Yes.
have time.
It have
You've
been
been to Melbourne before,
yeah,
haven't you?
a few
Yeah.
times. Yeah.
We're going to go to the Zumbo macaron place.
Hmm.
Um, I don't know, cafes and alleyways, and
Yeah.
yeah,
Just enjoy it. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. And
Yes.
then we don't fly back until Monday.
Yeah. So we get there, we'll be in the city by lunchtime on Friday. So
Right.
we'll have the afternoon to wander around. So I'm with me and my sister. Then I've got Saturday by myself, and she's got Saturday by herself, which will suit us both. And then we've got
Yep,
all day Sunday together before we go home on Sunday night.
that's cool.
Wander around and have a look. I think a
Yeah,
lot of they have a lot of the same shops here as there now.
oh, they do. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not what it used to be. We're
So
very globalized.
I do like the art gallery.
Yep.
Yeah. Um, they have some fabulous things on. Some,
Yeah.
yeah, great
The
exhibitions.
There's a new art precinct in
Mm,
Melbourne. It's only been there probably 4 or 5 years now, so it's not that new,
yeah.
but it's down in the docks.
Oh yeah.
And it's got lots of like hands-on interactive art
Oh,
exhibition
oh,
type things. So you'll probably like that.
yeah. I think last time was about 5 years ago.
Yeah,
Actually,
well, there you go.
yeah.
It had gone in just before we moved over.
Mm.
So, and South Bank is pretty fun too.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
But yeah, it is just all the same sort of shops.
Yeah. If next week, whilst I'm in Bendigo, if I can remember to do some videoing, I will. I might
Yeah.
just be overwhelmed and just be like touching all the things. We'll see how I go.
I totally didn't think to video anything in Cambridge
Yeah.
because I had my daughter and I was, yeah. And actually that night was when I got sick,
Oh,
when I went down in a ton of bricks. So I actually wonder if I wasn't 100% that day. But
yeah. Yeah. Well, make sure you're
mhm.
better by properly better by Wednesday before you go on your holes.
I'll take my inhaler, so I'll be good.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I had an ear infection too. That was the worst thing. So
Yeah.
my mum was like, "You've got to get rid of your ear infection before you fly." So
Yeah.
yeah,
That would
yeah,
be really awful.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
This is my first overseas trip in 5 years.
It's your first time. I was going to say first time on a plane, but no. But
Oh,
first time going out of New Zealand since COVID.
yeah.
Wow.
So before then, because 5 years ago was when, so I had a lot of time off with
Mm,
surgeries and things.
right.
And
Yeah.
then not long after that was when COVID happened.
Mm,
Yeah.
mm.
So that's my first time on a big, really big plane.
What a big day.
Because I get excited now going on a jet from Auckland anywhere, the 3 and 3. I don't know what kind
Yeah.
of jet that is. I get excited by that because all of the planes that go out of Tauranga are the little propeller ones.
Yes. Yes.
And it's so quiet. So the one we're going over on is the really big one. So it's a
Oh, the
jump.
Airbus.
Yeah, so it's like 343.
Oh,
And,
it's 747. Yeah.
yeah. And then on the way home, it's just a normal one again, just
Yeah.
the like the jet that you go to Dunedin on. Mm.
Yeah. Yeah. We're just on the regular, the 767, I think is the 3 and 3. That's what we're on. And yeah, I haven't paid for the entertainment and food package this time,
Mhm. We
which is
have.
the first time I haven't done that when I've been traveling with a child. And I
Mm.
was thinking my daughter's really fussy. We're going over, our flight is 3:30, so she won't, we'll have dinner when we get there pretty much. But I'm going to get a cup of noodles,
Oh yeah.
like pre-buy a cup of noodles pack, and because they'll give us free hot water.
Mm.
So yeah, she'll love that.
Yeah.
That's like a massive treat because she
Yeah.
loves noodles.
You can take a picnic with you
Yeah,
because you just can't take it in at the other end.
yeah, yeah. That's right. You just throw it out before you leave. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Mm. So
I'm gonna
we've
do it.
done the whole package.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I was feeling peer pressure from my sister to do it because normally I wouldn't.
Right.
I would normally just take my own. I'd have my iPad and I could do my own thing.
Yeah.
But
Exactly.
yeah, but no, I paid for that a lot because we were doing it together and she was kind of pressuring.
Ah, right. Whereas for me, it was like, oh, it's only an extra $20 for food and entertainment. Oh, wait, that's $40 for two people.
Yeah.
So I went the other way. Yeah.
And
So
you have a fabulous trip.
yes, you too. If we see each other, we see each other.
Yeah, might
Maybe we
bump into you in the street.
could probably plan to have lunch on Sunday or something.
Yeah, see how you go.
See.
Yeah, I don't want to interrupt mummy daughter time.
Oh no, yeah, with Scarlett, yeah.
Yeah,
She
yeah.
could be off with Nanny though. So
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. All right.
Okay.
We're rambling, so it's time to go.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining us. I'm sorry it was a bit long.
We had lots to talk about. We had lots to talk about.
Well, it was 3 weeks, so
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, extra stuff to talk about.
yeah, yeah. All right.
Well,
Ka kite, everybody.
bye, Tay. I'll see you next time. Oh, is it Matiwa even? See you next time.
Ngā te wā.